Hi there, Jimmy here from the Onside team, bringing you another help video. This time around, we're going to be looking at Onside Teams, so the lone worker side of Onside. So you're going to want to log into the website and go into the Teams and the All Teams option inside there. I've already got a team in here, but I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. So I'm going to call it Jimmy Demo, and I also have the option of adding a photo like this one on the front of my team. So there we are. Now on the right hand side, we've got add. So if I jump into there, I can go through and tick all of the people that I want in this team that are part of my company. So the key thing here is they must be part of your company or your members list to be able to add them to the team. If you don't know how to do that, we have another video that covers off that. You'll need a company admin to do that for you if you're not one yourself. So now I've added in all of these people and their details are based on how they were added into the company. And then I can go settings, choose my plan. So we've got Teams Essential, which is the notifications to say when they go overdue. And then we've got Professional, which is the notifications and the calling functionality. So I'm going to go Professional. And then I need to select Team Leaders. So this is where I choose who gets the notifications when my staff go overdue. So I'm going to go, this Jimmy Mason is going to be the team leader. And we can see here, that's that one there. So if any of these staff go overdue, this person is going to be notified about it. So we've also got the overdue dialer button that has just appeared because I've changed my plan to include the calling functionality. So if I click in there, it's going to allow me to sort the order of who gets the calls. So let's add in a couple more team leaders. So they will need to have confirmed their account. Cool, so I've got 3 of my test ones there. So I can now change the order just by dragging of whom I want to get the call first. So if I want this user to get the call first, followed by this one and this one, it's just a case of dragging them around and then saving. So that's it. They're ready to go out there and start checking into properties. And in doing that, they'll be able to state how long they expect to be on a property for. When they go overdue, that's what's going to start triggering these calls and these notifications back to the team leaders. Now I have the team locator dashboard here on the left-hand side, and I can see where my staff are going. So I can see the person's name, which team they're part of. If we hover over the status, we can see if they're checked in or not. And the last time we saw them, what their reception was like. We also have the history if they've checked in somewhere during that day. So I can see I've checked into Jimmy Inc. property at 9:56 as a visitor, and I was only there for 3 minutes. This board will also notify you when they're overdue. There'll be an overdue marker and the time will go red. If you want to, you can also filter by your different teams or have all teams selected. Along the top, we've got history. So at the moment, it's showing me all of my teams for today across all of the properties, or 14 of the properties rather. So now I've changed that to all properties. I can change that to any date range I want. So I'll go last 7 days. I don't see all my check-in history for these people during that time. And I also have the option of exporting it out as a spreadsheet. So that's the team locator dashboard and reporting. Along the left here, we've also got another reporting option. This is reporting on risks and incidents that have been reported by those team members across the date range that you choose. So I'm going to go last 30 days, and then I can choose PDF or spreadsheet. So I'll try a PDF for Jimmy Inc. There we are. I reported power lines overhead of driveway, and I reported that on the 9th of the 6th. So one other thing you can see here is visited properties. So you'll be able to add any property that you visit or your staff visit, regardless of if they use Onside or not. So we can go create property, put in the contact details for the property owner or manager, and then add the details of the property itself. So I'll go package track, for here in Christchurch. Then it's a case of finding your property, which it should zoom into when you have the address correct, and choosing a LINZ title. I also have the option of drawing out the boundary if the LINZ title doesn't fit, so I can have whatever shape I want. So I'm happy with that. I'll go save. And then I'll complete the rest of the details, perhaps adding a photo and then registering the property. So what will happen is when your staff check into this property, it will automate a text message to them that they will send that will say, Jimmy has checked into your property to do this job. He's from this company and he expects here to be here for this amount of time. And then just checks out when he's done. You also have the option of being able to edit properties that are private to your company. So if they're highlighted green here, it means they don't exist as a managed property in Onside. So you could jump into them and make changes to them yourself. So anything from changing the name, address, and boundary, right through to adding property rules, risks, emergency plan, and jobs. And your staff are going to be the ones that see this information because it's managed by you until someone picks it up and Onside manages it themselves. So these grey ones here are examples of that. These are actively being managed by users in Onside, specifically these people. So that is Onside Teams. If you have any trouble or you need some help, feel free to reach out to us either by chat down the bottom or giving us a call on 0800 Onside. Thanks.